Hello, welcome to Hevlendordesigns. In today's video, I will show you how to create Happy New Year Typography text in Corel Draw. So without any further ado, let's get to work. So I pick my text tool and just type out the word Happy New Year. So I can break this into 3 lines by pressing the Enter key. Usually you can choose any bold font of your choice. So let's make use of the Arial bold. You can just close up the spacing a little. Planning, just click on the shape tool. You can see this hamburger shape. You can adjust the spacing, same thing horizontally. Okay, so we align the text to the center. This is what we are going to have when we align this to the center. So I'll just increase it a little bit. Visible enough so we can give it a color. It's lemon green for a new beginning. So we'll make a copy of this text by clicking, left click, hold and drag, bring it to this corner and right click to duplicate. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is to also make another copy of this one. So you can press Ctrl C to copy and Ctrl V to paste. So you can press the Ctrl C to paste. Okay, so now we can change the color of this one above. So now you can see we have another one beneath. So I just undo. I press Ctrl K, right click, Ctrl K to break text apart. Okay, press Ctrl K. So now you can see the single text standing alone. Do the same thing for this one, and the same thing for the year. So the next thing we are going to do is to apply this unique effect. So we are going to be making use of the envelope tool. You can find the envelope tool from the shadow tool. Click on the flyout and you have the envelope tool. So click on the envelope tool and select one of the text. So what we are going to do, we are going to be using this is a straight line mode and this is the single arc mode. So click on single arc mode, hold down your Ctrl key, select this and move it up. So you see how that turns out. So but I'm going to undo. So we have a uniform fill. So I'm just going to use this to mark this point. Click on the ruler, click and drag, just create this line. So when we offset all of them, they are just going to be on the same line. Alright, so I'm going to use this to create for this one. So now we go back again to our envelope tool, hold down Control, so we can see. Now one thing you're going to do to help us, so you need it to get to the line, so you can go to your view menu and snap. You can set it to snap to guideline. Okay, what this will do this time is when you select this, hold down your Control, see how it just snaps when you get to the edge of the guideline. So we're going to repeat the same. We're going to repeat the same thing for this. All of them So if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. Have any question, anything that is confusing you about what we are doing, drop your question in the comment section below, and I'll be there to attend to it. So we just do this, speed up this a bit. Alright, so this is what we have. Next thing we're going to do is to apply a gradient on each of the upper layers. Okay, so we go to the gradient field and click and drag. Now let me zoom in a little. So with the gradient field you can edit this gradient, adjust it to suit these angles. So I'm going to use a lighter shade of gray for this portion. So when you double click on this line, you can add a node color that you can be able to edit. So this color, I'll give it white. Okay. Give it white. So this is okay by me. Now we are going to apply a shadow. So click on shadow tool, click and drag. See how nice that's. So you can adjust this shadow. Adjust the shadow. Okay. Just adjust the shadow a little bit. Let's have it this way. You can reduce the flare level of the shadow. I just want to reduce this a bit. So now we can copy this property of what we have done. Instead of I need this same effect and shadow to be on all the text. So the easiest way to do that, we can use the eyedropper tool, but on the flyout, the eyedropper has an attribute eyedropper. So we're going to use the attribute eyedropper. On the property bar, you specify what you want the attribute to pick. So you want it to pick the shadow. Okay, that's the effect. Okay, and you can as well pick the position of the text. Then we can pick the field property. Okay, field property. So we pick this after setting that. Okay, I need to undo. I change not position, the size we need. Okay, that's distorting a little bit. So I think I will not take. Let's try rotation. Okay, fine. So we can see how this uniquely solves all of that. So we have the same feel applied to all of this. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do, this one that we left aside, is when we're going to use it. So I'll just bring it aside, and there are two ways you can do this, but I'll prefer the old way. You can apply an inner shadow, okay, on this, but I'll rather use another simple way. Click and drag. So align, just create a rectangle, align the objects, then on the property bar I minus the property bar, selecting the two items, and minus front. So this is what we have. Alright, now I'm going to apply the blur, Gaussian blur effect on it. So you just reduce this to oh sorry, I think I need to go back. I did not make a duplicate copy. We actually need a copy of this. Paste. So we still need it. So select this again, minus back, fill this in, and use the Gaussian blur. So if you are using a lower version, using 2021, just know that you have to convert to bitmap before you can convert, may apply Gaussian blur. But in 2021, you can just go to the effect menu, scroll to blur, and you have Gaussian blur. So I'll reduce the level. So I think I'm okay with 3, let's say 4, 6.3. This is fine by me. Click OK. So now we are going to PowerClip this image inside this text to create that effect. So just click and drag, move over it, and right click, place inside PowerClip. See how that turns out well. And convert this to curve. Alright, so you can go in, hold Ctrl, Alt, click to select whatever you have inside the PowerClip to edit it. You can reposition it. So this time I just want a little distortion. Press Alt, or you can edit, so you just see it's easier this way. So you can see that little, just create that little finish edit. So this is what we have. So the next thing we are going to do is going to replace this green that has the shadow effect with the one that we have below here. So I'll hold Alt to select an image that is behind. So you have that. Hold Shift, page up to bring it up. So now I can move this. So now note that when I want to move it, I'll just move my cursor to the node. When it's showing you node, you click and drag. That way it will help you align the object exactly at the same spot. Let's zoom out so you can see this properly. Let's undo one more time. Okay, so we can delete this upper one. Right click and delete, and now send this to back. Shift page down. So see how this turns out beautifully well. So this is how to make this typography text effect in CorelDraw. Okay, so I'll just put a background to it, shift down. I can increase the shade of this color. I want it to be a bit darker. Hold down the Ctrl key and press the black. Yeah. So if you have any question, drop it in the comment section below. If you are new to this channel, consider subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up so that others can learn from the video. Thank you very much for watching. See you in my next video.